Hello again. This is Alan Wright with Right Way Golf and my golf truck. This video is for you folks that live in the Tucson Metropolitan Area primarily, because it's for the purpose of just kind of showing you around my golf truck and telling you a little bit more about my other golf truck. This is what I call my mothership, this big Penske moving van that I reconditioned to turn into a golf instruction truck. I use it mostly as a laboratory, and in here I test clubs, I test balls, I test instruments used to measure your swing. I've got 5 or 6 different kinds of technology, plus I've got the OptiShot sensors that I use to project onto my large screen TVs, and I can show you from my iPad and my computer. I can project onto my screens, and we can take pictures of your video and show them concurrently with the technology. So I'm going to show you just a little bit. This is the administrative end of the big mothership, and I'm going to turn the camera around in just a moment and show you just a little bit about the hitting area, the putting area, and I don't have my screens on right now, but it's getting a little warmer in Tucson, and I don't want to have the air conditioning on right now because it's a little bit noisy when you're doing a video. But the system works great. Sunk quite a bit of money into it to be able to go around and help people here in the Tucson Metropolitan Area. It's kind of a bonus addition to my online discount course, where I can go around and work with you at your home or place of business. I don't take this big truck out as much anymore. I use it as a practice facility if you want to come here, get a little feedback on your practice. But I take my new truck, I have a new truck, I'll show you a picture of it in just a little bit, that I take around to people's homes. And using that truck, I take out my equipment to you. I've got all the capabilities for video and technology and measuring, and I take out the stance hit platforms and with like ball collectors and screens and everything else that you need. I can show you how to take and make a 12 square foot area with 10 foot of vertical clearance into a practice area. You can take down, put up, and do your practice in 15-20 minutes every day and get this game fun and exciting again for you, where you can just practice a little. You're going to have to practice a little. I can't lie to you. If you don't want to practice, you probably don't want me. You're going to have to practice a little bit. And it's going to be fun. I'll show you some ways to do it. I'll give you some drills that'll make this game fun. But I do bonus instruction this way. If you sign up for my online course, it's $99 for 30 days. You'll get all of my instructional videos, but you'll get, if you want to, I'll come around to your house and actually help you set it up and get these drills right and going. So I have something for everybody, and it's at a price you can afford, and I'm willing to explain it more to you. Just give me a call, contact me by email, use the form on my contact page. But right now, let me just show you a little bit more of the truck. Then I'll go outside and show you a little about my littler truck, the little one that I take around, and move on from there. So I'm going to walk around and take the camera off the tripod and kind of just show you around just a little bit. Okay, we're back again, and here again I've got my camera off the tripod now, and I'm showing you the administrative end of the truck. Back here behind this door I have an area where I keep clubs, and I have just some of my equipment that I use for the truck. And over here you can see some of the clubs I have. I have about 8 sets of clubs here that I use for instruction. You see the map on the wall. That's the Tucson Metropolitan Area where I travel around and do bonus instruction. And as you move around, you can see some of my lights. I have a pretty good lighting system. And then here's some of the stuff I did to insulate and turn the truck into something pleasant. This is one of my large screen, flat screen TVs that I use to, well, that got a little out of focus. I'll have to take that part out. Anyway, this is a large screen TV that I use to show some of the measurements and the metrics that we use to help with your swing. And as I pan around here, I'll show you the other side of the truck. This is the entrance right here to come into the truck. I had that put on because these old Penske trucks didn't have that. And then here's another one of my large screen TVs that I use to show you your swing, video, etc. And then I'm going to move down, and this is as you come in the door there, you come in and there's a seating area where we can work and talk about your golf plan. And then also as you come in, you see I have a lot of grass on the indoor-outdoor grass. And down here is my OptiShot sensors, where on a hitting platform there are a bunch of sensors that help me. I actually have two different types of these laser sensors that will give us the information on your swing that really is helpful. We can also mount things on your clubs and some other forms of technology we use. But I'm going to try to turn around now and show you the screens that we use for protection. And we have a lot of foam insulation installed, and this is a hitting area here that for a right-hander you'll be hitting into here, and I've got looks like the net's kind of pulled back there, but over here on the other side is for our left-handers, where you can hit into that target area. And we use a lot of foam balls here, but I also use regular golf balls. You can use either one. I just prefer the foam because they're just a lot easier to control. But we've hit thousands of balls in here. Nobody's ever had any problems. This is my toy box. And I've got a lot of toys in there and a lot of them not in there right now that I use for instruction. And a little smash bag I got from the Graves Golf Academy. And we use a lot of their equipment to help show a single plane swing that's a simpler swing for those people that are concerned about their backs, or they just want to keep it really simple. I really like it. It works well for most of my golfers. So this here is a putting area that we use. It's a very special substance that we use that allows us to adjust the stemp for putting from the pro level. My camera's just going crazy here. Sorry it's not in focus, but it allows us to change the stemp and to make it go fast or slow depending on what you want to practice. And I'm sorry I can't hold it very steady apparently, and the focus is really poor. But anyway, we have air conditioning. Like I said, this is my portable unit here that I use quite frequently. The air blows directly on the golfers while he's swinging, or she, and a good proportion of my golfers are female. And now as you move up towards the top of the truck, up here you'll notice that I have an air conditioning unit mounted in the top of the truck, and it's a kind normally used in RVs, and it's the biggest that you can get, and it works really well, heating and cooling. So we don't use the heater very much here in Tucson, but we do have it. So I'm sorry for the poor photography, but I kind of wanted to just give you a little quick look at the golf truck. So with that, I'll move on and go to the outside and show you my littler truck, and then you'll have a little idea what I'll be bringing out to your home if you live in the Tucson area. Alan Wright, signing out. Okay, here I am again, and I'm here showing you the exterior of my mothership, my large practice facility, my mobile golf academy truck in the background there, and in my littler truck van right here in front. I use this littler van to bring all my equipment around to your home or place of business or some convenient location that you can use to practice in, so that we can get that golf game where we want it to get. I'm not going to really show you the interior of the truck. It's not a big deal. But inside that van I have, I think I have 4 complete sets of golf clubs, left hand, right hand, women, and I have a single length set that you've heard so much about from DeChambeau. So I have all kinds of things that you're going to hear more about on my website, and I hope I get an opportunity to come around to your home and help you set up a practice facility so we can get your game where we want it to be. So I'm going to leave it at that. It's quite sunny out here in Tucson, another 95-degree day. So, and this is just March, folks, so I'll talk to you later. Alan Wright, best of success to you.